Hello and welcome to this channel, everybody. This is the Eradicator, and today we are having all third part of this Star Citizen Alpha 3.6.0 PTU test. We are once again going to try to go to Hurston. This is something that unfortunately we failed doing because of several bugs and crashes in the previous video, and this time we are going to spend our time, we're going to take our time to persevere and to go to Hurston to see what are the improvements out there on Hurston. How does it look compared to how it looked like before with the previous PC. We're going to make these little comparisons. We're going to see how is the performance, is it smoother, it doesn't make much differences. So we're gonna give it a lot of try. And for that, well, you know, why not taking a mission? So this is something that we're going to do once we're in space. You know, we're just going to try first to take off from this hangar. We know, guys, that we are having, I would say, difficulties or at least some hardships taking off from these vertical hangars. It's pretty difficult. It's actually a bit easier when these are horizontal hangars, but with these vertical hangars and the new VTOL model, VTOL mode, it's new, I would say. So here I tried something new. I tried to actually position my ship with the nose up as much as I could so I could leave the hangar. I have managed to make it out in one piece. It wasn't fantastic. It's not very satisfying to me, but this is the only way I found right now to get out of these hangars without crashing my ships. And again, this is a little ship. It's a cutlass. I have no idea how this would have looked had this been, say, a freelancer or, you know, dare I say, a constellation. But it seems that this time the VTOL mode is not bugged. It is back to the normal flight mode, which is what you would expect right now. You know, at this point, it's already the O patch, right? So this is definitely something that you would expect. It is back. The thrusters are back into their normal position, and hopefully this is the last time that we'll be leaving ArcCorp, because we've got other things to do. We got other things to test in this PTU, and that's what I want to show you guys in these videos. So it seems like the Armistice zone now is gone at 7 kilometers, which is great. I mean, it seems that they definitely lowered the Armistice zones, which is going to open the way to maybe some fights closer to the surface and closer to the city, which might be very interesting if you are following, you know, bounties. Bounties are trying to escape, getting closer to these no-flight zone, and you can catch them up just before. I like that. I tried to catch a bounty a couple of weeks ago, back in, I don't know, a couple of months ago, actually, back in 3.4. The player was going to Hurston, obviously, to get rid of their crime stat. You know, if you get killed by the security on Hurston, it removes the crime stat. So that player knew that. That player knew that was the way to get rid of the bounty and the crime. So he was going there, and I chased that player, and I managed to, he was almost at range. His ship was slower than mine, so I was almost at range, and just when I was about to start shooting, we both entered the Armistice zone. But I think the Armistice zone was like at 30 or 20 kilometers. So if they put it lower here, like 7 kilometers, I think that this might give a chance to bounty hunters or my fellow Eradicators to do their deeds, to do their, to fulfill their lust for blood, dare I say. And yeah, it's going to open new opportunities. I'm always all for that. Let's have a look at ArcCorp out there. ArcCorp from space, with this beautiful engine effects and that cutlass from above. So we did pick up a mission. We are going to pick up a shipment from ArcCorp mining area 048 or 048. I have no idea why that mission marker says unknown. I hope that this is not a server bug. I guess we're gonna find it out eventually throughout the course of this video. Let's see if there are any other missions that I could take. I could eventually. No, we're gonna do that. We're gonna pick up that cargo, and this cargo box needs to be delivered to one of the gates of Lorville. So that's what we'll be. That's what we'll be doing. And as soon as we got to Lorville, we'll try to see maybe the new metro system. Apparently, they have changed some of the lines, especially the perimeter line, which definitely needed some work. I wasn't a big fan of one line per gate. That just didn't make sense to me. So I think it's much better that we have some of these lines that go in loop. There are two lines. There's one line from gate 1 to gate 4 or gate 3, and one from gate 4 to gate 6. All of them going to Metro Center. That makes sense, right? Anyway, I am being interdicted here. Interesting. So let's see if anything is happening. Well, it looks like I'm being scanned, but I got something else to do, man. So we're gonna go to what? I've got a crime stat, failure to comply. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's new. Well, you know, guys, this is why we're doing this test. We're doing this test so that we can find out what the new things are in 3.6. It's better to find these out in the PTU rather than the PU, because, you know, in the PTU you're gonna make some mistakes that are, you know, of course quite annoying, but it's better to make these mistakes in the PTU than actually making them in the PU, if you see what I mean. Because if you do these mistakes in the PU, these could end up cost you quite a big chunk of money, and of course you don't want that, right? I am still blown away that now NPCs actually scan you. Actually, security forces NPC ships scan you. And if I'm taking these, I can see the point, because now we have these illegal delivery missions with these stolen goods that you're going to deliver to these scrap yards on Hurston. I get the whole point. You don't want to be scanned, right? If you're scanned holding, you know, being in possession of some of these stolen goods, you are going to get a crime stat. And of course, if you evade, you are going to get even more crime stat. So I totally get that, and why, you know, this new mechanic is in the game, but I'm just blown away. So I think I made a mistake, because my speed was set to 1,000 meters per second. I think that now, because of the eventuality of being scanned by security forces, before you go to counter drive, you're gonna make sure your speed is set to 0, just in case you are scanned, or at least maybe you could remove the speedometer, or at least the speed limit that you press with the button C, so that when you are pulled out of counter drive like that, this maybe would avoid you getting a crime stat. This could be another solution. Maybe I'm gonna think of this. I'm probably gonna make a video if I successfully comply and make these guys happy, because, you know, I'm a lawful player. I don't want to break. I don't want to be breaking the law. So that I find that very unfortunate. What is going on? Why is my ship doing some kind of loop of shame? My ship is responding very weirdly here out of counter drive. I don't know why I am making that huge hop above here, that Arcor mining area 48. If I don't take any evading maneuver, I am going to crash into the surface. This is not looking good. I'm trying as hard as I can to stop crashing. Oh, I'm gonna have to put my thrusters down. Okay, good. That's why I had my landing gears down, because I was hoping my landing gears would touch and bump the ship, which is exactly what happened. If I hadn't done that, maybe the ship would have crashed. I have no idea what happened. But at least we're still there. I think we're gonna be in VTOL mode very soon. This is of course not atmospheric flight, because there's no atmosphere here on Walla, or at least a very tiny atmosphere. But we'll be using the VTOL very soon, I think. Let's reduce the speed for that. We have the mining area just in front of us. There's our landing gear. We're probably in VTOL mode now. Yes, we are.
Landing gear down.
So we're gonna try to make a nice little landing. You know, guys, that this is what I like to do, and the new VTOL mode is actually making wonders for nice, smooth little landings, I believe, you know. Maybe we'll see something else later down the line when we get to Lorville. Maybe it's going to be a bit more difficult when we get to Lorville. I mean, we could see that, you know, landing on ArcCorp was quite tedious and difficult. But landing on these pads is very, very gorgeous. Very nice. There you go.
Complete.
Landing complete. Okay, excellent. So we're gonna pick up that box and then we'll make our way to Lorville, right? Let's open that door. And open the door. Some of you guys have been telling me that I should open the doors or the ramps when I... You've got to be kidding me. Oh my gosh. Okay, they didn't fix it. The braking lugs bag. The braking legs bug is back, ladies and gentlemen. This really sucks. So we're back. We're back on the ArcCorp. I've got a freelancer max this time. The mission has been withdrawn.
Systems on.
And we are going to make a second takeoff. Now, it seems that this is not a vertical takeoff. It's going to be a horizontal takeoff this time. So we're going to see how different it is, if it's going to be easier or more difficult. Are we going to crash? Are we going to make it, you know, in one piece? We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, the Freelancer Max is definitely a wide ship. It is much wider than the Hornet, of course, than the Hornet, than the Cutlass, of course. So we are going to wait until the doors are open, and it's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. Got nothing to say. Things are doing quite well, and we're up in space. So yeah, things are doing pretty good. We're gonna make our way to Lorville then. Here we go. All right. A beautiful aerial view of Area 18 spaceport, retracting the landing gears, and we'll be good to go. Awesome. All right, of course I skipped all the traveling process, exiting the atmosphere, and also getting through a content drive. All of that, you know, it's about 20 minutes. It's a bit long, so I don't need to show that in the video, of course. But anyway, we have that little icon here that tells us where Lorville is, so we'll be going there right now, right? Also, yes. So what I was saying before my legs got cut, I was saying that a lot of you noticed that I was leaving my ramps open when I was leaving my ships, but that's because it's the PTU, guys. I don't really care about what's going on in PTU. So yeah, I should have said that before. Of course, this is not something that you should do in the PU. In the PU, you may have people who may rob your ship. You know, maybe there will be people who will go in your ship just for the pleasure of killing you and take over your ship with maybe the cargo that you would have. So you got to be much more careful in the PU. But in the PTU, I think that's kind of okay, because what do you got to lose in the PTU? Well, you got nothing to lose in the PTU, right? Okay. Oh, what's going on? Looks like we're having some difficulties here once again when we get out of PTU. I thought that this was also a bug that they would have fixed, but apparently it's not entirely fixed. Still, looks like we're making our way to Lorville. Let's have the comms tab available. It seems that we still have that bug that cannot show the landing services. I know we're still a little bit too far out there to call the landing services, but this is something that I wish was already fixed, because I think in the past it was much better when we were going to the comms tab, click on the appropriate landing services, and you know, we didn't need to go to the mobiGlas. I just don't like having to go through the mobiGlas to do that over and over and over again. I really hope that this is going to be fixed. I think that's going to be a very nice quality of life. I wouldn't say improvements, but a quality of life restoration, I would say. Anyway, we are nearing Lorville Spaceport, or actually I should say Tisa Spaceport. That's the name of the spaceport of Lorville there. Always easy to figure out where it is. It is that big, flat rectangle in front of the Hurston Dynamics building. Let's check out our contacts out there. Yes, they are, so we're gonna hail their services. It seems the guy at Tisa Spaceport is not showing up in the in the little screen there. So this is also something that they're gonna have to fix for the PU. Hopefully they'll be able to do that. But yeah, it seems like this is not going to be just like 3.5 was not the smoothest of releases. I'm afraid that 3.6 is also not going to be the smoothest of releases based on everything I am seeing in the PTU. I really wonder if I am going to make a lot of videos. I mean, one of the reasons why I was not doing a lot of videos in 3.5 was not the fact my PC was broken, because I mean I could still run the game and do some stuff before it blew up, and it's just the performance wasn't so great because it was 4 years old. But the real reason why I was not making a lot of videos is because 3.5 was so broken. It was just, I mean, there was nothing interesting to show you guys. And I hope that it's not going to be the same in 3.6. I hope that the game experience is not going to be hindered by bugs, crashes, or immersion breaking elements that are just going to become nuisances. This is what it was in 3.5. And looks like I cannot control my ship so well. No, don't go there, don't go. Man. So what happened? Eventually the freelancer got into VTOL mode, and as soon as I got in VTOL mode, it became so hard to control the ship. I was just trying to get towards that hatch, that hangar. The ship was just endlessly drifting. Didn't work so well. So we're back. This is attempt number 3. Attempt number 3, and we are this time with a cutlass. So we're gonna make it to Lorville again. Don't worry guys, I won't give up. I want to show you at least Lorville, how it is, so that we can give it a little sense of, have a little comparison between 3.5 and 3.4, 3.5 and 3.6. So here we go. We're making our approach out of content travel.
Contact.
Okay, just 25 kilometers away. That's great.
Is now off.
So looks like we have a little. Hey. Why not? Yeah, just get out of content drive and have the ship blow up, because why not? Because PTU, because alpha. Okay, well, we're not gonna give up. We're not gonna give up. We're going to go a 4th time. At least, I'm not around ArcCorp anymore. As you can see, that's because I didn't record it, but I went from area 18 all the way to Port Olizar, because it just saves about 10 minutes from if you're just departing from Port Olizar, whereas if you are departing from ArcCorp, you have to go through the atmosphere, and you have to go to the spaceport and so on. It's annoying. Anyway, this is attempt number, I forgot if it's number 4, right? Yeah, this is attempt number 4. We are this time in a Vanguard, so we're making our approach out there once again. We have the hangar on site. I'm trying to go as slowly as possible. And this is where the VTOL mode kicks in. I try to press X for space brake, but it's just stopping the ship immediately. It's putting the ship in that perfect horizontal position. The problem is that I cannot see where I'm landing. So, and if I'm pressing control, it doesn't work. Now, I know that there's a way to reduce power. I think to reduce power, you have to press left out and scroll down the mouse wheel, but I didn't figure out how it worked, and another crash. I crashed again. Every time I'm crashing, I'm basically touching the no-flight zone, which, in my opinion, should go. this. I was all for the no-flight zone, but I think that they need to keep the no-flight zone only for specific places, like for example L19 on Lorville or Area 18 on Arcor. We have another bug here. Another bug. It seems like the no doors and no seat bug is back as well. I just wanted to show you that, guys, so that, you know, when I complain about it in the future, you guys says, you're exaggerating, I haven't never seen it in the game so far. Well, it's back. It's only been back with the Cutlass. I haven't seen that bug with any other ships, but yes, it is definitely a nuisance. So let's make another try. Let's try one more time, this time with a Constellation. This is the first time I'm trying with a Constellation. This is my 5th attempt. I'll try to go in a little bit slower this time, because the Constellation is a slower ship, right? It's a slower ship, but it's also a much heavier ship, so maybe it is going to have more inertia. It may be, but maybe not, right? So it seems that our hangar is here. It's open. You can see that with that little key icon. But our positioning is not fantastic. Let's see, maybe if I turn around. The ship is not drifting so much. It's just that it's it's accelerating. It's going faster instead of going slower. And I swear I'm trying as best as I can not to go too fast. I did press brakes here. Okay, where is our hangar? I can't find it. I don't even know where it is.
Engines critical.
This is embarrassing. Definitely, guys, I would say that VTOL is great if you are going to one of these moons, you know, there's a place with a pad. But if you're going to a proper hangar like this, VTOL is still not working. That is very obvious. No. Oh, got a bad feeling about this. Can I turn the ship around? Yes, I can, but it's still drifting. Don't drift. Just go into that hangar. Okay. Alright, it's just in front. No, don't drift. Okay, I'm in. Yes. No, I'm not in. Oh, I touched something. Oh, this is not good. Ship's going out of control. No. Oh, this is gonna be tough. And guys, you know, this has been 22 minutes so far in this video, but you got to understand that in real life, it took me over 2 hours already. But it's okay, we're not giving up. This is our 6th attempt. And we have another bug here. TISA spaceport has not loaded. This is actually the very first time I'm seeing this bug. But yep, TISA spaceport not loaded. We can see the nice metro system around it. You can see these railways, but yeah, I guess since it didn't load, we can have a better look at other things. But it's a bit annoying, because that's the only place I want to go here. I want to go to TISA spaceport. Is the only place that hasn't shown up. So of course I'm going to complain out there in the text chat. WTF, TISA spaceport hasn't loaded. Has anyone had this kind of bug before? Asking, you know, sometimes it's not a bad idea to ask your peers if there's a problem. We're just gonna give it a try. It is loading a little bit more. It's taking its time. Oh my gosh. By the way, we're having these hostile contacts because of that little crime stat out there that still hasn't been fixed. But it doesn't prevent us from actually calling landing services. It seems TISA spaceport has finally loaded, so we'll be able to land now. Landing gear is down, and our hangar is assigned. It is dead ahead. We are going to go right there. Some kind of big shadow just popped up here. I think the vector is good. I just wish that VTOL wouldn't mess with us here. Come on, and there is VTOL again. Can I land here? I hate that. I hate that I have to use the external view. I'm just trying to figure out where I am. And as soon as I don't do anything, you know, as soon as I stop pressing the keys, VTOL's taking over and taking me at 50 meters per second or even more. So let's press X, let's press space brake. Problem if I press space brake, I don't go down. I know that Chris did mention you got to turn the power off. So does that mean I have to do it manually? Do I have to do it manually from the... I don't know. I don't know. It would be interesting. Maybe there's a key to do this. Can I turn down the power with a key to, you know, 30%, like in X-Wing Online? I know in the X-Wing games, in the X-Wing series, you could do that. You can turn power to 33%, 63%, or 100%. It would be great to have that in Star Citizen. I suppose if I have space brake with VTOL and I turn the power down to, you know, 1/3, I probably won't have enough energy to stay at my position and the ship will go down. Maybe that could be a solution. Maybe that could be a solution. Anyway, let's not run into that no-flight zone. I'm trying my best not to do it. I do believe I am above the hangar, but once again, you know, I have no way to know. The only way I have to know is, you know, am I just above it or not, eh? So yes, I am. Oh no! Don't crash! Don't crash! Don't crash! Don't crash! Oh, what am I? What's going on? I am stuck in the hangar. I'm in the hangar. At least I'm in the hangar, but I'm stuck. I can't move the ship at all. Oh, this is bad. I have a little bit of damage as well. One of my back wings is damaged too. Oh, the position is absolutely terrible. I have no idea how I'm going to get out of here. I'm totally stuck. There's no way I can get out of here. Which is ridiculous. It's quite funny. It's a pretty funny sight. So I'm trying to exit my ship, pressing Y. Interestingly, I'm pressing Y, it doesn't work. No.
Weapon systems destroyed.
No, stay in the hangar, stay in the hangar. Why are they shooting me? Looks like these security guards have the Gallant Assault Rifle. Definitely sounds like the Gallant Assault Rifle. No. Oh, I'm out of the hangar now. Go back in the hangar, please. Go back in the hangar. Go back in the hangar. Okay, crashed again.
Engines destroyed. Weapon systems destroyed.
Okay, we lost half the ship. Guys, I swear I'm trying as much as I can to turn the ship around and try to land, but it seems like, from what I read, when you are near these restricted areas, if you are too close, the ship is trying to take over manually, and I think that's what's happening. I think that's the reason, maybe why. I think that's the reason, maybe why it's not responding so well.
Weapon systems offline.
Oh my gosh. So I turned down the engines and I'm going to leave the ship. I don't want to be destroyed. I'm here. I'm at Lorville. I wanted to show you guys Lorville, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's press exit. Is it gonna work? Yes, it does. If I pressed Y, it didn't work, but if I'm pressing here exit, it worked. So we're gonna try to leave the ship. It's gonna be funky. Maybe I'll die. Maybe I'll die. As you can see, we are upside down. Okay, we didn't break our legs. That's You know, it's so funny. You know, when you're jumping from high distances, you're breaking your legs. You're not breaking your legs, but when you are peacefully going down your ramp, you are breaking the legs. It looks like things are not being as peaceful. I'm being shot for some reason. Now, that guy is not shooting me, but some other NPCs are shooting me. Is it because I have this crime stat? I know in the past, if you had a crime stat, you needed to have a class 4 crime stat to be shot by the NPCs here. But is it because I have a class 1 crime stat? That's a lot. Are you gonna shoot me for that? I guess we'll figure it out when we are at Tiza spaceport, eh? So let's wait until the door opens. Here we go. And looks like the guy finally is showing up in the screen. It's been a long time since we hadn't seen him. Let's see. I'm wondering if I spawn another ship, take off and leave, it's gonna work. No, that's not gonna work. I can't do that because I'm gonna have to call the ship landing services again and I'll be stuck above. So no, that's not a good idea. And if I die, I'll die at Port Desire. So let's not do that. Let's just explore Lorville, guys. Let's just explore Lorville. Have a quick look around, you know, things like that. Let's see how the new graphics are. Let's check out the new metro. Let's check out how things are looking, you know, when you go to the CBD through the windows of these of the MRT. It seems like my character is suffocating. The gravity is quite high here on Hurston. So we are going to press F1 and we'll try to remove that undersuit so that we can go around Lorville in our plain clothes. Come on. Oh, I'm so stupid. I forgot to press on save and confirm. I'm a little bit tired, guys. It's about midnight when I'm recording this video. Anyway. So, where am I supposed to go? I'm gonna go. What? I got a parking violation? And 1,250 alpha UEC. This is BS. I can't believe it. So anyway, how long until the next metro? It's going to take about 20 seconds. Alright, so we got time to remove that undersuit. This time I'll press on save changes and equip undersuit. Let's unequip it. Save changes and equip. Unequip, thank you. Save changes and equip. Okay, now it should be able to work. The metro is here. Let's not waste it. Yes. I'm not here, so I should not be worrying about having to suffocate because I'm spending too much oxygen. I'll be able to run around freely. Okay, here we go. Let's have that brand new metro experience out here on Lorville with a new PC.
Next stop, Central Station.
Hopefully this is going to look a little bit smoother from the window. It's going to be better from this side. Oh, did you see that? We could see another train passing by. It's passing by pretty quick, since there's only one car. It is definitely better. Now, of course, you can still see the frames are dropping a little bit. There's a lot going on for the PC to calculate, but it's definitely looking better. And you know what? Actually, Lorville, I'm feeling a bit like the games. The games likes Lorville quite a lot. It's growing on him. I'm starting to feel the same. This is, I don't know, it's just growing on me a little bit more than Arcorp. Arcorp is a little bit too flashy for my taste. I prefer is, you know, down to business place that would be a Lorville. People are here to work, people are here to make money when they're selling weapons. That's what this is all about. And you know, it's looking alright. It's a little bit polluted, of course, for sure. I just hope that one day we get to visit the better part of the cities, not just L19, but maybe the executive district. or the manager's district. I hope that there is going to be such places, because right now the only places that we have is either the CBD or the workers district. But there are tons of other places that we could eventually visit on Lorville that could be interesting. I hope the devs are going to implement that one day in the future. But there's there's only so much that they can do, and there's a lot of work to do, not just on Hurston, but all of the other planets of the other systems that they need to do these hero zones. Anyway, the metro is here already. Let's catch it before it departs. All right, great, awesome. Now this is the metro that is going to go to Leavesden Square. Leavesden
Next
Station,
stop,
I should say.
Leavesden Station, North Quarter.
So it's going to take a different route, and yeah, it's going more into these high rises. So you can see a little bit. It looks pretty flat between the towers. I don't know if there's stuff underneath, or if it's just plain and they didn't do anything because nobody would actually have a look at all the details, which is another possibility. It's not really important now, since we can get out there without being in one of these metros.
Now arriving, Leavesden Station, North Quarter. Please
I just hope that one day there will be some kind of weather system. I think it's possible for Hurston to have some rain, since they have oceans. It will make sense for Hurston to have some rain. They have oceans. Maybe one day there will be rivers that will be extremely polluted, since all of that pollution will be drained into the rivers. I'm just extrapolating. I'm just speculating about what the possibilities are. Anyway, we are now at L19 Workers District. Let's get out of the metro station here. And yeah, we're going to go to Leavesden Square, have a quick look at Leavesden Square. Look at all these rays of light piercing through the polluted air. This is looking gorgeous. We'll go to the bar another day. We don't need to go to the bar. Let's have a quick look at Leavesden Square. Leavesden Square during the day. Look at all these fumes going up out there. What's going on down? Is there a factory or something? Yeah, we don't know, eh? Sounds like a busy place. Sounds like it's looks like it's safer to actually have one of these plastic bags to help you breathe, eh? Anyway, let's go to Metro Center, and we will do what I originally wanted to do. We'll go to one of the gates. Oh, I didn't know that we could see the sky from here. I always thought that this was covered. Is this new, guys? Is this new, or is this a feature that was always there? There's a map here of L19. For those of you who are not familiar with L19, haven't spent so much time on Hurston, this might be a good little tool to prevent you from getting lost. Look at that. Yep, there are two lines. Is there a metro map here? It would be good to have a metro map here. So if you want to go from gate 1 to gate 3, and that's going to be the orange line. If you want to go to gate 4 to gate 6, that's going to be the red line that we're going to take here. I guess that both of these lines take you to different places. Metro Center. So if I go to the right, it's going to go to gate 6 first. If I go to the left, it's going to go to gate 4, eh? So they're on a loop. This is excellent. I like that. Okay. Yeah, it is on the loop. Look at that. It's a real little metro mini-map. That's awesome. Starting in 5 seconds. I think they reduced the timer for departure, which is also good. I always thought that the timer for departure was a little bit too long in my taste. So let's go.
Next
City
stop,
Gate 6.
Lorville City Gate.
I can tell you guys, I've been to the gates quite a lot. I mean, quite a few times, because I've been doing these gate-to-gate delivery missions. And I'll be able to tell you what's new here. So first, there's that second track. There's always been one track because there was one line between Metro Center to each gate, and each of these gates had one track with one car, and it took forever. If you just missed the metro, it took forever for it to come back. So it's great. Now look at that, there's another one coming up here. It's great that they are on a loop here. It's definitely going to save everybody a lot of time. Not sure a lot of people are going to take these metros to the gates. Maybe it will be different when NPCs will be moving around, but right now not so much, eh? So I think also the route, I don't remember it to turn that much. The route is definitely new. And that big gate 6 over there is also new. That double entrance here with metros eventually splitting to have the K in the middle is also new.
Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
Yeah, this whole thing that we see here, this turn there, this is new. Alright, well this is good to see. They did improve the metros. So where is the exit? Of course I went to the wrong place, but we get to see... Oh, whoa, are they shooting me? What's going on? Oh, yes, they are attacking me. No, this is not a good time to die now. Where is the exit? Okay. And that's because I want to... Oh, this one. Hey, I'm behind you. That's because I want to take I want to take a hover bag. I want to try the new hover mode with the hover bag, and for that we need to call one of these ships. Alright, here we go. So let's retrieve one of these ships. Oh no, I just have the Cyclone. Really? Oh, they just give us... Oh no, and they're gonna kill me here. Oh, I'm gonna die. Well, they're shooting last stormtroopers, but... Well, we're gonna call it a day, guys. It's a bit late. I have seen already quite a lot. We're gonna do that for another video. We're probably going to go to Delamar and buy a Dragonfly there, and we'll be driving that Dragonfly on Delamar. It's not gonna change anything. So that's all for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I know it's been quite a long time. It's been quite a long video. But that's what we do, guys. That's what we do. And look at that, the crime stat is gone. Awesome. So when you get killed by Hearson security, it's still removing the crime stat. This is awesome. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Really appreciate. A big thanks to all the people who helped me fund this new PC. You guys are awesome. You stepped up. You helped me out so that I could keep on creating new content for you guys. And you can bet that I'm going to keep on delivering every day. You're going to have some Star Citizen content, or at least video game content. If there's nothing to talk about regarding Star Citizen, I'm going to work hard for you guys. I promise you that. Big thanks to all the Patreons as well, the Patreons who support me on a monthly basis. If you want to help me out on Patreon, please check the link in the comments down below. Any help is welcomed. Probably we're going to continue the giveaways starting next month. And we'll be working on making that new website, which is my current objective right there. When we have the new website, I'll be writing articles and doing lots of kind of stuff. Maybe have a little shop for merch, so we're going to check it out. Also, big thanks to everybody who hit that like button, who subscribed and dropped some comments. It is really helping the channel. That's all for today. This is the Eradicator. I'm signing out.